Hello, welcome to Somerset News Network. I wasn't going to do a video today. I didn't have anything to do. I was going to go in the workshop and have a play. But, watching the news, there's a petition out for a general election now. Now, why should we call a general election now? Well, we had a general election in July, and Labour won by a big majority. They increased their vote by only 1.7%. So their membership, their voting figures haven't really gone up. 1.7% is nothing. What happened is the Conservative vote disappeared. People didn't vote Conservative. We'd have enough of them. Now we got Labour in. They have not done anything that's any good. They've had, 4 months to sort themselves out, to help the country, and they've destroyed it in 4 months. We didn't elect them for this. We didn't elect them to take the winter fuel allowance off of me. We didn't elect them to take the inheritance tax off of farmers. And the list just goes on and on. They're going to charge road tax for EVs. They wanted everybody to have EVs by 2030. Now they're going to be taxed, but we don't know how much it is because they won't tell us till April when it comes in. There is also a rumour that there's a purchase tax going to be put on EVs on top of VAT. I don't know the truth of that. It's just rumours that are flying around. I have never known a government, I'm 68, I have never known a government destroy itself in so short a time in that time. I remember Harold Wilson, I remember the 3-day week, I remember Ted Heath, I remember Blair, Mrs. Thatcher, the miners' strike. This is like everything that every Prime Minister's done wrong over the last 50 years is all crammed into 4 months. That's what Starmer's done. He's got as much personality as a slug. But he was a QC, so he's got to have some sort of brain cells in there. Got to have some grey matter. I think it's ideology. And I think it's woke, communist, Marxist ideology that he's got in there. They're still fighting a class war as a socialist. Well, there is no class war. What are they going to do? Where is this all going to end up? Look at what they're doing to people like me for having a point of view, saying the truth, and finding we got police investigations against us. Some YouTubers and Facebook posts, people have even been put in jail. This is the tyranny of this government, and it has to stop. One way we can do it is now we know what a Labour government is like, because they didn't really tell us beforehand. The Labour Party didn't really have any policies. They didn't really say anything. Not a lot of this was in the manifesto. So what we got to do is get a general election. What they've done, if they got a petition online now, and I looked at it yesterday and it was 350,000. This morning it's 450,000 and going up. What I suggest you do is get online, use your smartphone, get on your PC, get on your laptop, call a general election now, look for it, find it, sign the petition. If we all sign it, the more people that sign it, the more embarrassment we're going to make to the government. I think we need maybe 5 to 10 million of us to sign it. And if we can do that, we can show this government we do not agree with their policies. Many Labour voters are saying, well, if I knew this before the election, I wouldn't have voted for them. I got a couple of friends and they're staunch Labour. I mean, they hate the Conservatives. Like the Democrats in America hate Trump, they hate the Conservatives. And they're saying, I didn't know it was going to be as bad as this. You know? And they went up on the Farmers' March. Well, I'm involved in the countryside. I'm involved with farmers. You know, that's the farmer that had the Labour sign on his shed during the general election. And he said he's made a mistake. Well, let's put that mistake right. Let's have another general election. Let's decide if the people really want the policies that the Labour government have put through. I think it's time to let the people decide. Call a general election now.